This video is going to walk you through how to design pieces to make a cell phone holder, but we're going to laser cut it out of wood. So step one, your grid, it doesn't really matter what size it is. So if you want to change it down smaller, it doesn't matter. Step two, you're going to bring a box out, and feel free to pause this when you need to. You want to make it the exact same measurements I'm going to show you. So bring a box out. Don't forget your ruler. You want it 75 millimeters across, side to side. You want it 125 millimeters front to back, and you want it 3 millimeters tall. 75 across, 125 front to back, 3 up and down. That's first shape. Second shape, make another box. This one, 75 across, 18 front to back, 3 tall. 75 across, 18 front to back, 3 tall. Third shape, bring out another box, 20 across, 60 front to back, 3 tall. 20 across, 60 front to back, 3 up and down. Fourth shape, bring a ghost box out. This one is very important. 19.75 across the front. 2.75 front to back. 20 up and down. 19.75 across, 2.75 front to back, 20 up and down. That one's very important. So what we're going to do is start arranging pieces and putting them together. We're going to go ahead and group our two thin rectangles. I'm going to align them first. I want them straight. And then what I'm going to do is just merge it so it's in a little bit. So if I zoom in, you'll see that it's merged a little bit. Go ahead and group these two. So you're essentially making the letter T. That piece is done. Over here on our big flat rectangle, this is going to be a hole. Step one, we're going to align it. Center this way. I don't need it in the center. Now here's what we need. We need this ghost box to be 20 millimeters up. There's a couple ways to do it. I think the easiest is this. Use your arrows to see when you're like right up against it. So if I look sideways, you see I'm right up against it. Every time you click an arrow button on your keyboard, that moves you 1 millimeter. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You now have moved this up 20 millimeters. It's actually 17, but we'll go with it. If you want, we can move it up like 3 more just to be safe. 1, 2, 3. There you go. It's up 20. Why is it 23 spaces? Because it was 3 thickness and we moved it up 20. Either way, 20 or 23 will get you close. Go ahead and group these two. You now have a hole in it. So what's going to happen is we're going to print this piece, cut it out, and it's going to slide into that piece and it will make a phone holder for you. Now, what you also can do, in fact, you're going to, go Google an image, but I want you to search outline with it. We need the outline of an object. We don't want it to be solid, filled in black. We want it to be outlined. So I chose Among Us. Right-click, save the image as, go to SVG Creator, convert it to an SVG, download this, go back into Tinkercad, and import, drag your SVG in. I always do the trick where I change the scale from 100 to 10. It just makes it better sizing. I also did Nike, so I'll take the Among Us. I made him a height of 3 as well. And now here are the 3 pieces we are going to export. Why am I not exporting all 3 together? Because when I go into Glowforge, I won't be able to move them separately. Click one shape at a time. So it really doesn't matter the order. I'm going to click this one. Go to Export. SVG. You even see it says for laser cutting. SVG. Yours will force you to save it. Mine gives me a chance to do it. So I'm going to name this and save it. Next, click off of that shape, click on a new shape. We have 2 more. I don't care the order. So I'm going to click this shape, export, SVG, and I'm going to name it something different. You don't get a chance to, but I can. Click my 3rd shape, export, SVG, and there is my 3rd shape. Now, in Glowforge, I'm going to import all 3. Import, upload. I need to go find my file. So I have first one. I don't have any material in, so I'm just going to align this the best I can. There's my first one. Bring in my second piece. Plus, upload. Find my third one. It's processing. There's my third one. I can't have it on top, so I'm going to try to move it so it's really, really close. Now, to zoom in, if you have a mouse, hold the control button down on your keyboard and roll your mouse forward. And you can actually zoom in so that you can get as close as you can. Hold control and roll your mouse out. And I am now zoomed out. I have 2 pieces in. Now I'm ready for my 3rd piece. Plus, upload. Third part. Now the difference with this one's going to go over top of our back base plate. The difference though is if I don't change any of my settings, okay, it will automatically cut this out, and I don't want it to do that. Now, because I don't have material in here, it doesn't actually have the settings. So assume that I have material in here and all of this is normal settings that it's ready to cut. Here's how we do this. I have 3 shapes. Over on the left, it lists all 3 shapes. You're not going to change anything with the T shape or the base plate. But what you are going to do is click on the outline you put on, click on it, go over here and select cut. I think cut is selected already or should be. And I'm going to go down here to manual. And here's the things I can change. I can change the speed and I can change my power. Speed, we are going to move somewhere around 370. It's okay if we're not exactly at 370. You could type in if you want. Power, we're going to put somewhere around 30. Somewhere around there. It doesn't have to be precise. So when I click off, your number should be somewhere close to 370 and 30. What this will do, when you go ahead and click print when you're next in line in class, it will cut out the base plate, it will cut out the T, it will cut into the wood the outline of your picture, but it's not powerful enough to cut through it. So this is how we can actually add personalized designs to your wood without actually cutting through it. When you get to this point, let me know in class and we will cut out your phone holder. Good luck.